Hello, citizens of the... Am I going to do that? Hey, my name's Mao, and I'm interviewing the great creator of Asperchu, Alec.
Good evening, Mao. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Anyway,
That's great.
Yeah, this interview's not
Yeah.
going to work. Anyway,
We got to prepare
so I
something.
got some questions for you. Just some quick questions that fans always, bother me with.
Well, I'm always happy to answer questions for my fans. Without them,
course.
I wouldn't be where I am today.
Why do you think you're so popular?
Well, I think there's several reasons why I'm popular. First and foremost, of course, because I'm a very talented artist and I'm very good at storytelling. But almost on par with that, I'm certain is that I care about my fans and I try to include my fans in the creative process. And I am very responsive and respectful of my fans, and that's actually probably the favorite part I have of the entire Asperchu experience is responding to my fans' critiques and compliments. More compliments than anything else, really.
That's great. It's always nice to have someone who actually cares about their fans instead of ignore them outright or just stop doing their work,
Yeah, I'm just here to I have a gift, and if you don't share your gift with the world, then it goes to waste, and that's just a terrible thing. So I want to share that with as many people as I can.
It's great. Another really popular question is, who is your favorite character?
Oh boy, I get asked this almost every day, and it's a very difficult question. Of course, Jiven jumps to the top of the list pretty quickly. He's definitely one of the fan favorites. I probably get more letters about him than anyone else. Also, I like Jormungand, who is the dog that appears in my comic. I've recently I've had Christian Weston Chandler claim that was his dog Patty. I'd like to just issue a clarification that is not actually. Jormungand is named after a Norse god of terror and destruction, whereas Patty is based off of Mr. Chandler's deceased dog. They're totally not the same dog at all.
Well, speaking of Christian Weston Chandler, he's been a vocal critic of Asperchu. Do you have a message for him or anything?
Well, I'd just like to say that a lot of artists have to face criticism and detractors, mostly because of envy, I think. Chris was actually, he was a big inspiration for me in the beginning, and I wrote to him numerous times to tell him how inspired I was and how thankful I was that he and Sonichu were around to inspire me to greatness. The vast majority of those letters went completely ignored. In one or two instances, he did respond, mostly to either threaten my life or tell me that he was sending the FBI to imprison me because I was attempting to be a good artist. I haven't responded with my own videos, mostly because I don't really have the time. I spend my time working on my comic. I'm not sure how Chris finds the time to upload so many videos threatening my life and other such acts of violence and anger. But to each his own. To each his own. If that's what he feels he needs to do to make Sonichu the best that he can, then I certainly won't criticize that tactic. I prefer to draw my comic. And to listen to and respond to my fans. That's how I make Asperchu better. But, again, to each his own, and every artist has his own process.
And I would like to thank you again for, giving up some of your time to do this interview.
Well, you're welcome. Like I said, my fans come first, and I know a lot of my fans want to know more about me, and I'm happy to help them out.
And finally, do you have a message for all your fans?
I certainly do. I would just like to say that without my fans, I would not be where I am today, and I am thankful for each and every true and honest fan that has stuck with me from the beginning, and I hope you will all continue to stick with me because Asperchu can only keep growing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.